After a few days filled with rumors, Nintendo has finally confirmed that their September Nintendo Direct is real, and more than just a presentation dedicated to Nindies. The length is 35 minutes. The host, hopefully, Mr. Koizumi. The time is 3 PM Pacific, 6 PM Eastern, and late for everyone in Europe, but still not as bad as some previous presentations. Now that all indie announcements were cleared away in August, we are more than ready to hear and see more of the already announced big games from Nintendo and third parties coming in the final months of the year. It is a given that we will see more of late September and October titles such as the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 expansion, Super Mario Party, Mega Man 11, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Starlink, Dark Souls Remastered, and The World Ends With You Final Remix. Other than that, it is pretty much a given that we will get another overview of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and obviously some Smash news. There is no secret that it is likely that this Direct will begin and or end with a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Fighter reveal. Please be Geno and or Skull Kid, or perhaps one new fighter reveal and details about the blurred, likely single-player campaign in the game. A mode of a very spiritual character. That and the recently revealed Smash bundles and Pro Controller. All of these are obvious points they need to go over. Oh, and a trailer or two for Luigi's Mansion 3D and any other Nintendo 3DS titles, as the 3DS is mentioned in the Direct description. But what we all want and expect to see from this Nintendo Direct, following the rather announcement-free E3 Direct, are reveals of brand new Nintendo titles and a proper presentation of the functions and details we need to know before Nintendo Switch Online launches later this month. Let's begin with new announcements and trailers. Hopefully we will finally see more of the untitled Yoshi title, and maybe another Fire Emblem Three Houses trailer, though they might save these two for a later Direct. What they can't get away from at this point is to reveal new games coming in 2019, as this Direct doesn't need much to surpass the E3 2018 Direct. Just one or two big first-party announcements. One very hot suggestion is a new Animal Crossing for Nintendo Switch. It's been 5 years since New Leaf, and we know that a new title must have been in development for quite a while at this point. We also need to remember that Animal Crossing has, for a long while, been a handheld franchise, and bringing it back to home console and the Nintendo Switch is a very big deal that could be the big first-party announcement from Nintendo that would go well in line with some more third-party ports and game announcements. And the absence of Metroid Prime 4, which most likely will get a real trailer at the soonest during the Game Awards. We would love to get a Metroid Prime Trilogy HD reveal, and if not those, then perhaps a Bayonetta 3 trailer, though we realize that that is unlikely. What seems more feasible is the rumored new Super Mario Bros. Collection port or Super Mario Maker. The latter makes a lot of sense, seeing that the game is as made for Nintendo Switch and more importantly, Nintendo Switch Online. Since they could include 2D templates from Super Mario Odyssey, and more importantly, you need to be connected to a Wi-Fi connection to play the player-created stages. As such, it wouldn't come as a surprise. Speaking of Switch Online, all details on the website and more need to be addressed and all remaining questions answered. In fact, 5 to 10 minutes of this Direct should be dedicated to Switch Online, its price, and multiple features. Keyword here is to bring confidence to the Switch, as the unnecessary secrecy has only brought concerns regarding the credibility of the service, which has caused massive confusion and speculation. Most importantly, we need to know what the $20 subscription will give you from day one. Online play is a given, but since this has always been free on Nintendo's system, there needs to be more. One point that has been brought up is dedicated servers. Will this be part of the service? As without this, the paid service will not be an improvement compared to the experience offered for free to the point on the Switch and Wii U. And please tell us that there is an alternative, or at least a major update that will make the Switch Online app more bearable, if mandatory. We know there are ways around this for other gamers, so hopefully there will be a second option that can create some excitement for voice chat on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo eShop discounts and NES titles with multiplayer online play is awesome, but we need an explanation. Why Virtual Console and the most influential emulator sites were killed, and how they will address their great retro legacy on the Nintendo Switch. Will it only be NES titles that will be part of this service, or will we see SNES and Nintendo 64 titles eventually? Thinking about Switch Online, we realized that there are so many questions that need to be addressed. But you know what? We will find out very soon, and we will be posting videos as it happens and shortly after the Nintendo Direct is concluded. So make sure to smash that like button on this video and press those subscribe and notification buttons to not miss out on any of our in-depth videos regarding announcements and games from this Direct. Until tomorrow, this was the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you all very soon.